Viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you?
Hey, get out of here now.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I guess what I like most about this job, the most rewarding thing for me, is just kind of putting the worst of the worst in jail. I worked as a firefighter and rode on a paramedic unit for a number of years before I was a police officer. And I saw a lot of crime, and it used to frustrate me. I couldn't do anything about it. So that's always been the most rewarding thing for me, is just being able to put bad people in jail.
44, can you clear me off that? That's at 624. I'm almost arrived also.
En route to a burglary of a vehicle call at a local shopping center. There's a suspicious male in the parking lot that someone had called in and said that he was going into a vehicle and then hit something in the bushes. So drive in the area and see if we can locate him and see if he broke into the car. Control 624. Are you still landline with the PR? And if so, can you see where this guy's at? He's not in front of the liquor store.
Take right along the landline and maybe a generic cell number.
Okay, I got somebody flagging me down. I'll see if they have some info here.
Hey, Josh.
That's in there?
He's my car, the guy that stole that
with the orange shirt that has a cell phone who's trying to do it.
He's got the guy over there.
Okay. Control 624. I'll be 468 on. He's running westbound from the shopping center. I'll be in foot pursuit. 419. Get out of the ground! Get out of the ground! Get out of the ground!
What'd I do? What'd I do?
Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
Okay, what'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do?
Don't put your hands in your pants when I'm coming up on you.
I got nothing going.
Charlie 22, 624. Lock up my car for me.
Got it.
And make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
I don't.
Why'd you run?
I don't even do drugs.
Okay, on your butt.
I can't. You're killing my wrist.
On your butt.
You're killing my wrist.
All right. Well, listen, count of 3. I'm going to roll you this way, and you're going to stand up.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Let's do it.
That's all right.
Come 392.
Is that
4
all?
cans, that's it.
All right.
I was going down to
Where's your car?
Commerce and cash my cans in. That's all I was doing.
Okay. There's some ladies over there that said that you were breaking into their car.
No,
So why don't you tell me what happened then?
I was looking. I'm sorry, I didn't break.
Okay, they said that you went into the car. You were looking to break into the car?
No, I was looking. I was walking, going up Savers, and that's all it was.
Did you look inside the car?
Huh? Yeah, I looked, but I didn't go.
Okay, what were you looking at?
Charlie 22, go ahead.
A car full of, and that's all it was.
Okay, were you looking to steal something from in there?
No, well, no, I can't go there.
Let me take these off you. I mean, if there was something, were you looking to steal something?
I can't say it, sir.
Okay. So why would you be looking at someone's car? I mean, was there any reason for that?
No, there was no.
Okay, well, why did you run?
Huh?
Why did you run from
When
me?
you seen 15 cops running up, I'll run.
Did you run because you were going into that car?
No, I didn't want to go to jail.
No?
I didn't want to go to jail. That's
What would you go to jail for if you hadn't do anything?
Well, you know, Las Vegas.
Well, no. If you haven't done anything wrong, you just don't go to jail.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Did you see when he started running?
What'd she say?
What they're saying is he reached in through a crack in the window. It's about 2 inches. Reached his arm in there and pulled out 3 cartons of cigarettes. And the car was locked. And he thought he put them in the bushes. The only thing in the bushes is a bunch of trash over there. I have them both on statements. And unless he has the cigarettes on him, they're not anywhere to be found.
Okay. Well, he had that big. He has that big bag right there. So we'll check in there. He said that's all he's got is cans in there, but he could put the cigarettes in there.
In the details, it said that he had stuck something inside of that bag with cans.
Okay.
We can check it.
Information of 407B, is that a power tower? Can look clear?
Well, he's under arrest right now, anyways. So.
Sure enough.
There they are. Okay, good. All right. You'll be under arrest for auto burglary.
All right. I'm just gonna put these on the hood. I'm gonna read them on a statement.
Okay. So you're under arrest now for auto burglary.
Why?
Because you broke into that car and took those out of there. Ma'am, I know that you probably explained this a bunch of times, but if you could just tell me again real quick what you saw happen with this guy and up until I arrived.
Okay. When I came out of the thrift store, this gentleman shouted at me, "It was at your car?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, some guy who looked like he was homeless took some items out of the car. And he said, "I've called 911. I said, "Great, you know." So he said, "Get away from your car in case he comes back." So I did, and I waited until you got here.
So did you see him go into the car multiple times?
Twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Okay, how many, like the first time, how many cartons of cigarettes did he take out?
He took one each time, as far as I can tell.
All right. And then he went to go hide them after he took each one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, thank you. You did a great job. We wouldn't have caught him without you.
God works in mysterious ways,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, just stand right here for a second.
Where's the witness?
You're a pretty big guy, man. What'd you used to do for a living? Here, face the car.
State wrestler.
State wrestler? Well,
Anybody down?
you're built like a wrestler. Okay, go ahead and have a seat in here.
I'm glad to have a seat in your car.
All right. Watch your head, okay?
I got a head. I can watch it.
All right.
Play the game, I'll do it.
Got him? Anytime you can catch a felony suspect, it's always good. Who knows how many other auto burglaries he did? Chances are he's done a few and just wasn't so lucky on this one.
Boise's got the feel of a big city, but it also has that small town mentality kind of, we're still growing. We're trying to keep it nice and safe for our citizens. It's still working out pretty good. And, it's kind of a hidden gem. We sometimes kind of like to keep it that way, but I think everybody's finding out about it.
20. Unconscious at this time. It's a battery. No
We're going
weapons
to
involved. We're trying to get suspect.
Battery just occurred at VMP Park. Reference to unconscious subject. We're not sure exactly what happened right now at this time.
System is calling party. Unknown where the suspect is at this time.
Copy. Was he in the parking lot?
Negative. They're in the park on the grass, I believe.
Okay, this is going to be the transients right here. So we'll jump out here and go over here and check really fast. Start. Everybody sit down. Sit down. Everybody sit down. You too, sit down. Sit down. Yeah. Code 3. Have them come code 3. Dispatch 2856. Are they code 3? Yeah. Okay. Hey, man. What's your name? What's your name?
2 dogs.
2 dogs. What happened tonight? What happened?
All kinds of.
Well, why? Tell me who hit you, man. You're hurt bad. Okay. Tell me who hit you. Who hit you? Hey, 2 dogs. Who hit you?
This one young punk.
Which one?
Tomorrow.
Which one? The guy in the white shirt or the guy in the blue shirt?
No, he took off in his red car sitting over there.
He had a red car? What's his last name?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? Let me ask you this. Do you want to press charges against him?
No.
Huh? Okay. Well, right now, it's neither here nor there because it's a felony, okay? Were all these other guys here present when this happened?
Mm-hmm.
What did he hit you with?
It's like a soft.
Kids.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think that could have done that. Unless it hit him and he fell against the table or something.
Do you remember?
What if he grabbed it backwards and swung it the other way? Isn't it heavier down here?
Yeah, a little bit.
What if he grabbed it from the side?
Yeah, he could have.
He said this
Do you think that back could do that?
for Maine or Trudeau or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Because it looks like he's done it a couple of times. I mean,
Hey, Jones.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I bet he was holding it
5.
right here.
This is all clean.
Because all the blood's right here.
Did you guys see how the fight started?
No. Oh, he picked on the dog. We call him the dog.
What do you mean he picked on him?
Hit me, bitch. Hit me, son of a bitch.
Why did he say that?
Because he wanted to get his
he
ass
had a
whipped
chip
again.
on his shoulder for some reason.
I don't know.
Okay.
He egged it on. He
And
egged it
then
on.
what happened?
Then he was chasing two dogs.
Did Leroy hit him then or what?
No, he was chasing Leroy around
Chasing him around the table?
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
here, this bike.
And Leroy's got a bad leg. He can barely walk.
What we had right here was a felony battery. Battered him pretty severely. His entire face is swelled shut. He can't open his eyes or anything like that. He's pretty much going in and out of consciousness, but we know who the suspect is, so we believe he lives right over here in the area just off of the park, and we got several officers in the area. We're going to see if we can go make contact with him. Leroy should be fine. He's been transported to the hospital at this time, so we're going to go see if we can find him, the suspect. Hey, we just got finished with Two Dogs Battery down at the Veterans Memorial Park. We were looking for the subject, and we found out that one of our bench units actually stopped the subject apparently on a traffic stop, and he admitted that he was beating Two Dogs, apparently tried to kill him is what he said, so we're going to go up there and make contact with him right now.
Stay down.
Stay where you're at.
I didn't do.
Stay
I didn't
down.
drive no car.
Okay.
I didn't
Boys
drive
to
nothing.
2317, you can downgrade any other units.
Okay. You want the story on this?
Yeah.
What the deal is this girl whose house is a semi-sister. He had no parents, so she's known him for years and real good friends. Well, she says, yeah, he came up to her house and said, hey, I think I just killed 2 dogs. He goes, I beat him up in the park and I pretty much left him for dead.
Tomorrow I'm going to take some pictures of your hands here, okay?
For what reason, sir?
Because you got all kinds of problems with
This down first. Okay, that's
no light down.
Units information, paramedic number after medical 2001 Mortimer.
Can you flex your fingers? You gotta double lock that out.
Come on, man. Give myself. Come on, man. Loosen it up a little bit, please.
Tamar, you're saying that the swelling on your hands are old?
They're not even swelling, sir.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, man, by the look of Two Dogs' face.
I did not touch 2 dogs. He's the one that hit me first, sir. I pushed him away, and Darla.
That's what we need. That's what you need to talk to.
That's what you need to talk to the detectives about.
No, we didn't say that. Okay.
You guys don't give a damn.
All right, Darla, can tell us about
Hey, don't do that.
man.
Don't do that.
You do that, I'm going to make into luggage, man. Do not do that.
Don't do that.
I'll tell your face. Hate me. No, I don't hate you. If I hated you, I'd let you keep banging your head on the window, wouldn't I? I don't hate you. I'm just doing my job.
Nobody hates you,
Are you
Tamar.
going to do that? Was he arrested? No, he's not.
No, he's in the hospital, buddy.
I did not hit him. Why?
I don't know.
I did not.
I didn't see him. But if you keep banging yourself, I'm going to tie you up. I don't want to do that, but you've been fair warned. Are you going to do that again?
We need to have somebody follow.
Huh? Are you going to do that again? You tell me yes or no. Right
Man,
now.
you're not my friend. Man, you're not
Are you
my
going to bang your
friend.
head? Okay, I'm not your friend.
Drive that.
Put your feet all the way in
Slip
here.
on in there, bud.
I did not do anything, sir.
They said he left either on foot or in a red car, and as you can see, this is a red car, so.
What I did is I went and talked to somebody he's close to. They're saying, well, we need to get you some help. We need to get you some help. And he says, there's no more help for me. I killed 2 dogs. I left him for dead.
Okay. Well, at least we have him in custody now, so.
Yep.
I've been coming out here since 1998. I'm originally from Tennessee, just right outside of Nashville. Being here in Las Vegas, I mean, you can pretty much do about anything. I like to go and hike out at Red Rock, Mount Charleston, and like to go and shoot as much as possible. Was a competitive shooter there for a while in Tennessee, and brought it with me out here as well.
They should be by 7-11 by now. Okay.
I'm going to a domestic call right now. Female's claiming that the male tried to strangle her somehow, but he called in as well. He's claiming that she cut him or stabbed him with some type of knife, but she's denying any knife whatsoever. So We'll get there and see what we can do.
He was trying to push me out the door. This was about a half an hour ago. I sat on that step. I have a witness that I was sitting on that step when he went inside. Wherever he's bleeding, he wasn't bleeding when he went in. He was bleeding when he came out, but I was sitting right there. I did not stab him. Actually, about, let me see, March 30th of this year, I was a victim of a stabbing due to domestic violence.
Have either one of you been arrested for domestic violence before?
I have not. I don't know about him.
How long have you two been together?
About 2.5 years.
Here, go and have a seat in this chair right here, bro.
As you can see.
So you're from Oregon, I guess?
Yeah, I'm from Oregon.
How long have you been here in Nevada?
I've been here in Nevada 90 days.
90 days, so 3 months?
Yeah.
Where'd you meet her at?
I met her at the bar. She was living in the shelter.
Okay.
And I offered her a place to live.
Right.
Because she was living in a shelter.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we'd been kind of dating off and on ever since. Tonight we came home from the bar because I got paid tonight.
Yeah, you've been drinking.
I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, partner. Working every day. I work 60 hours a week. I got up. I took her out to the bar. I said, "Come on."
The one up here in front of the holiday. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we came back here. I paid for the cab to come back here, and she started going off on me.
How long has she been staying here with you?
On me. There's a wet spot on the bed there where she threw water on me. Got pissed off at me. And then grabbed that knife right over there on the counter and said she was going to stab me. I said, get back, get out of the house.
Right.
You know, I paid the rent here.
So what was the argument actually over?
You know what, to tell you the truth, here, honestly, the argument was over that I wouldn't make love to her enough.
Enough?
Enough.
She wasn't too happy with
she wasn't
your
happy
effort
with
or
all
ability.
that. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I said, well, if you ain't happy, just go someplace else.
So the argument just started over that, and then she just went to cutting on you.
She threw water on me first, and then I said, well, get the out. My bed's wet right over there. Pull them covers down. You can see where the bed's wet.
Where's the knife?
The knife is right there. It's right over there on the counter.
Let me see her arm.
See? It's an outside
stand up, put your hands behind your back.
All right.
Put your palms together. Spread your legs. Spread your legs. Get your cuffs up.
All right.
Spread your legs.
All right.
Put your palms together.
Okay. I got it.
You're under arrest for domestic violence.
Okay.
Okay.
And why is she under arrest?
We'll discuss that later.
Okay. I want the knife too. And I want her
which key?
arrested.
Hey, which key goes to here?
The
blue one?
No, this one right.
That one. Okay.
Yeah. Goes to here. And I want her arrested for attempted violence too. Okay?
One step at a time.
What?
Okay?
It's not okay for
we have
me to get arrested.
1B, let's take care of 1A.
That's
then
what
we'll
I'm
take
saying.
care of 1B.
Okay.
Are you all right with that?
I'm okay with
There's
that.
only 2 of us, so we
as
have to
long
take
as we
care of
both
1A
get
and 1B.
arrested, I'm fine with that. Okay. Thank you. As long as we both get arrested.
Okay, you got it.
I've got your ID. I gave you your wallet back. We'll get your wallet.
No wallet.
I'll get it for you. Go and have a seat.
Wallet.
Okay. Go and have a seat.
You got my bank card.
What's your left? I got your key. What is she saying? What happened?
Well, they went up to the stateside and got drunk, came back, started bitching at each other for no reason, and it escalated. And he, before they got in the apartment, he grabbed her by the throat and shoved her against the stairwell over there. The manager lives in 118. He saw it. And the people sitting over there saw it.
So what did you see that happened between these two people?
What happened behind the doors, I didn't see. All I can say is what I saw. I did, like I said, like I told the officer earlier, I didn't see any markings in the beginning until like maybe after the second or third phone call when she called y'all's dispatch.
Okay, so you're saying that she was outside the whole entire time?
Correct.
And then he comes out with marks on his arm.
After the point when me and the manager walked down here and when he put his hands on it, there was no markings.
So after he put his hands around her neck in like a stranglehold and shoved her out, she was outside for the rest of the time and he was inside the apartment?
That is correct.
Okay. Good deal. Appreciate it, bud.
Not a problem, sir.
Came home, everything was fine. Had some really good sex, and then all of a sudden we're fighting. I don't know why.
Close your eyes and just tilt your head back.
No, this was like a half an hour before you guys got here. I don't think he was trying to hurt me. I really think he was trying to get me to leave. But here's my thing, why should I leave? I haven't done anything. Does he have to go to jail?
Yeah, actually he has to. By state law, he has to.
Can I bail him out?
In 12 hours, yeah. He has to sit for a mandatory 12 hours. So that's by state rules. So
you just do me a favor? And
Yeah, I'll talk to him here shortly. Yeah, I'll talk to him.
If he wants to be bailed out, I need his wallet.
Okay.
I'm not going to take his money. I just want to know.
Didn't explain to you. I believe Sarge told you, but you're being placed in arrest for domestic battery.
I heard
Okay.
that. What I want to know is how come she can put charges against me for having whatever accusing she's saying, but yet I've got physical evidence here, and I can't have her arrested. That's what I want to know.
Here's the thing. There's no witnesses as far as whatever battery occurred to you.
But there's
no
witnesses that
the
battery-
knife that you're saying that it occurred with that's sitting in there on the counter. I mean, clean. Like, please.
Yeah,
I mean, if
she
you
wiped it off.
I mean, if you'd been cut with something, there'd be something somewhere.
That's what I'm
What did
saying.
she wipe it off with?
She wiped it off.
What did she wipe it
with
off
that with that horse rag in there.
Okay.
Well,
But you don't want her to
arrest her. That's
you don't
okay.
you don't want her to have your wallet or your keys or
I
anything.
don't want her to have
Okay.
nothing.
Good deal.
All right. Well, I'll be transporting this one to city jail.
All right. It's a good job.